across Syria, they took to the streets in their thousands, testing this already faltering ceasefire, daring the regime to break its promise and again turn its guns on those demanding change. In Homs, the truce was broken early. Activists filmed shells falling and claimed soldiers were shooting. Other videos appeared to show government tanks opening fire. Around the country, the regime's forces are still in the heart of urban areas where residents say they've carried out arrests and sporadic attacks.
The army is still in its place, only they ceased fire. The snipers are still in their places, so there are certain parts of the city where people cannot go out.
Without observers on the ground, it's hard to monitor the scale of the violations by a government not known for keeping its word.
Cessation of violence is required by all parties and not only the Syrian government. So from our side, we are fully committed. The ceasefire is holding now. We want this mission to have a successful end in order to move to the political solution.
Rebel forces are also meant to be observing the ceasefire, but their commander, calling for the defection of more government soldiers, has threatened an escalation of attacks.
I hereby give the last warning to all the soldiers, officers and members who serve the Syrian regime. I call upon their conscience to differentiate between the victim and the killer. I warn you that the 0 hour is approaching, and I call upon you to defect from this criminal regime and will forgive you for what you've done.
This truce is far from perfect. Gunfire was used in Deir ez-Zor to disperse a peaceful protest, although in Syria this still counts as a quieter day. There have been fewer deaths, less violence, but no pullback yet of the government's heavy armour. The key test of whether this regime is really ready for peace.